your boy C23 back with another weekly Rider episode. This is episode 2. I do apologize. It took me forever to get this one out to you guys, but man, I'll tell you, since the last time I did a video like this for you guys, about 2 days after that, I got a call about a place that I was looking at, and they basically gave me the thumbs up to go on ahead and start the moving process. So that's what I did. I've been moving like crazy. I've actually been in the new place for about a week now, and honestly, man, moving is a pain in the butt. I don't know how many of you guys out there have actually gone through a move yet, but when you're moving by yourself, man, it's a lot of work. I've been sore. I got boxes that still need to be unpacked, although I have gotten through the majority of my stuff. So thank you all for being patient. Thank you all for your continued support. And hold up, shout out to everybody who came by the first video and dropped a comment. I revealed some pretty personal stuff on there, and you know, I guess a lot of you guys don't know, but for those that do know me, they know that I'm a pretty private person. So for me to just be open like that, you know, it really took a lot. So I thank everybody for being considerate, for being thoughtful, for their well wishes, for their encouragement, you know, and overall positive vibes. Just in general, you guys don't know how much of a difference that makes for me, and how good it ultimately makes me feel. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into some questions. The first question is from Logan Elrod, and that is, why do you like the Atlanta Falcons? Well, a lot of you guys know that I'm from LA, so there's no team in LA at the moment. There hasn't been for a while, since like the early 90s, I think. The Raiders and the Rams, they both went their separate ways, and we're stuck without a team. So naturally, I had to pick a team. A friend of mine actually played for the Seattle Seahawks. I'm not going to name drop or anything like that, but a friend of mine played for the Seahawks back in 99, 2000, 2001. And I used to go to games up there with him and kind of hang out and this and that. And one of the games that we went to was against the Atlanta Falcons up at Quest Field. And man, Michael Vick was out there doing them boys dirty. I'm talking about, oh man, defenders were just flying all over the field. Like nobody could catch Michael Vick. Michael Vick was just shaking everybody. You know, I went through the whole 4-12 rebuilding year with the Vick dogfighting, and then the down years with the Bobby Petrino thing, where he just bounced on us and just left us there hanging. I've been a hardcore fan. You know, if we were to get a team here in LA, will I become a fan of that team? Probably not. I mean, as you can see, I'm rocking Falcons gear right now, and it's not even football season. So that's how it all began, really. It's funny, now that I think back on it, I wasn't much of a football fan growing up. You know, I used to watch, you know, Bo Jackson and the Raiders and Marcus Allen and them at the Coliseum back in the day, but I really wasn't a fan because I didn't really understand what was going on. But once I started actually watching the games and started learning football, my boy taught me a lot about it. I really became like into it. Like that just became my thing. So that's why I'm a Falcons fan, and I hope that answers your question, Logan. The next question I have up is from, of course I gotta load this bad boy up once again. It's from Daniel Gonzalez. Who are my favorite basketball and football players of all time? Wow, do we have time for that? Basketball. I gotta start off top with the greatest that ever done it. His Royal Airness, Michael Jordan, by far my favorite NBA player ever. I have so many Jordan shoes, it's ridiculous. Wow, try not to get hit getting on the freeway. Michael Jordan, we got the great Lakers of all time. We got Magic, we got Kareem, James Worthy, Byron Scott, like the Showtime era Lakers, because I'm a hardcore Lakers fan too as well. Who else? Reggie Miller. Oh man, for a while, when I played basketball as a kid, I patterned so many of my jump shots after Reggie Miller. So much of my game pretty much emulated his, just because I like the way that he moved without the basketball. So Reggie Miller was a big one. Who else did I like? I like Kenny Anderson. A lot of you guys might not know who Kenny Anderson is. but I like Kenny Anderson. He was awesome. He had crazy ball handling skills. Larry Johnson, to name a few. I mean, I can go on forever. Those are my favorite basketball players. At the current age, of course, I got to go with Kobe, man, the Mamba, hands down, the closest thing to MJ that there ever probably will be. I mean, I like LeBron. I just recently started liking LeBron, believe it or not. I didn't like the way that he played that whole Miami situation out, where he went and just bounced on Cleveland like that. I really didn't appreciate that. I think he could have stuck that out. But since he's gone back, I began to be more of a LeBron supporter. I like the way that he did that. So I'm definitely a LeBron fan. Plus, like, this dude is just amazing on the court. Who else do I like in today's NBA? I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge. I like LaMarcus. He does his thing out there. There's just so many guys, man. So many guys to name. It's just, I'd be here all day if I named them. But just to name a few, those are my basketball players. Football players, man, that's really tough, man. Football players, it's like a whole different element in football. I gotta go with prime time, man. Deion Sanders was, in my opinion, one of the best players that I ever watched play. He could just do so many things. He was fast. Every time he had the ball in his hands, he was just electric. Like, you never knew what was gonna happen. Bo Jackson, like I said earlier on in the video, Bo Jackson was another one. Bo was another one of those guys that you never knew what was going to happen. As soon as he had the ball, this dude could break out an 80-yard touchdown run like it was nothing. So effortless. Megatron is a beast out there. Who else, man? I mean, there's just so many guys to name. So my favorites, just to wrap this question up, because I'm starting to babble, my favorites will probably have to be the Lakers from the Showtime era, Magic Johnson, Kareem, James Worthy, from recent era, Kobe Bryant. Oh man, I forgot Shaq. Yo, Shaq was something phenomenal, so you can throw Shaq on that list. NFL players, I like the Matt Ryans, I like the Tom Brady's, Aaron Rodgers. I love watching Aaron play. Deion Sanders is probably my all-time favorite. And we're just gonna leave it there. So I hope that answers your question. If you guys want some questions answered, drop a comment in this video asking me what that question is. Or you can hit me up on Twitter. I'm at C23Games. Either way, do what you guys do. And I'm going ahead and get these questions answered for you guys in the next video. Yeah, let me get a breakfast croissant. Hello? Yo.
Yeah, which combo?
Oh, let me get the Supreme croissant.
So the combo or just the
Oh no, just the croissant only. That's it.
Okay. 48, thank you.
All right. Man, I'm just trying to get a croissant for breakfast, and I don't know what's going on. So I also got a tweet the other day, and I can't remember who it was that sent it to me, so I can't shout you out. My bad, dude. But he basically asked me, who are my favorite YouTubers? That's kind of crazy because, to be honest with you guys, like, I don't really watch that much YouTube, to be honest. But when I do, I like watching a lot of like tech channels. Like, I like watching the tech. I like watching a lot of Linus Media Group. I like the stuff that they do. MKBHD, Marcus Brownlee. I like watching his stuff as well. As far as like the gaming community goes, like every once in a while I'll dabble. You know, I'll check out. Actually, I'll take that back. I've been checking out a lot of Cullenberger. Dude is nice. I like the way that he does his content on Madden. Obviously, I got to check out Wiza. I like his stuff too. NBA guys, NBA 2K guys. I like watching. I watch a little Shake and Bake. I watch Lost and Unbound. I like watching IKC. Like, there's a bunch of cats, you know, that I'll check out from time to time, but there's really not like one dude in particular. Oh, and I also check out iMaverick as well. I've been checking out a lot of his content as well. I like the way that dude approaches YouTube just in general, and just from a life perspective. Like, I can really get behind some of the things that this dude is talking about. You know, not trying to dive into the whole religion discussion and all that, but you know, that definitely played a major part in my upbringing. So I can respect dudes that are really just open and plugging that on their channel. You know, though I choose not to do it, don't get me wrong, I'm not hiding from it. It's just everybody has a different way of presenting their content to their subscribers. So, you know, he decides to go about it that way. Hey, more power to him, and I give him all the props for doing that, because, you know, it takes a real type of dude to do that. But anyway, getting back to the question, I hope that answers it. I got some other ideas. I actually want to start taking these vlogs on the road a little bit, like when I actually go out to different places and whatnot, so I'm not just always in the car. Like when I used to watch vloggers, I used to hate it when they would always be like, they would have the camera mounted in just one spot and they'd be in front of the camera just babbling on and on and on. And even though I am out and about, I'm in the car, I think it still kind of has that same vibe where I'm just sitting in front of the camera and just babbling on about nonsense. So what I am thinking about doing is eventually I want to take the camera with me a lot more places that I go. So it's not just me sitting in front of the camera and just babbling about whatever it is that might be on my mind at that time. Maybe I can, I don't know, take it with me when I step out and go to malls or go to different places, so you guys can actually see what's going on in my city and just in general what it is that I'm up to during the day. And what the heck is this truck in front of me doing? This dude, people like this, that dude right there in that white truck, of course, he turns it off now, but that dude was riding with his blinker on for like half a mile. Yo, man, learn how to drive, folks. You know, if you guys would like to see me do that, go on ahead, drop me a comment and let me know. You guys would be interested in checking out more of my city and, you know, seeing some of the people that I kind of hang out with and things that I do around my town. You know, let me know, because I'm not really going to open it up to where I show you guys everything to the point where it's intrusive, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be just stuck behind a camera, you know, in a car seat, you know, sitting in a car and just talking the entire ride. Like, you know, there's a lot more that you guys could be seeing other than that. But anyway, we'll see how that works.